Exactly 10 years ago, I posted this video, 19 and divorced. Now I'm going to be reacting to it an entire decade later with a completely different mindset and a lot more emotional intelligence that I gained through the past 10 years of going to therapy regularly, my bachelor's degree in psychology, and I'm just really self-aware and all about self-development, self-growth, and so my mindset's completely different. I'm going to be reacting to certain clips from the video and then psychoanalyzing. So without further ado, here we go.
And that's why I'm kind of putting out this video, because I don't want it to be something that feels like a secret, because it's really not. I don't want it to feel like it's all bottled up and it's something that we're keeping hush-hush. Like, no.
Little Maha here was saying, I don't want it to feel like it's something we're keeping hush-hush. So I was like, I'm refusing to let the stigma around divorce allow me to feel shame about it. Oh my gosh, there's so much shame that society tries to place onto desi women, Muslim women, when it comes to divorce, as if it's like a flaw on our part, and that is definitely not the case. In my situation, he was abusive, and ultimately I decided to leave, and that is the case with so many women, so many desi women that I know of throughout the years, and that I've gotten so many messages over the past 10 years from people in similar situations, people who have been like, your video gave me the strength to leave. And I'm so grateful for the people who've messaged me and shared their story with me. It's crazy. Like, little me was just like fighting these toxic cultural norms, the misogyny, working on dismantling the patriarchy and patriarchal thoughts that perpetuated misogyny. And little me was working towards us, and like I didn't have the words to articulate it back then exactly the way that I am doing right now, but I'm proud of little me. I was just like, I'm refusing to keep it hush hush. And then the second part is I'm refusing to keep it bottled up, because sometimes people will be like, okay, like it happened, but you don't have to like talk so openly about it. Again, it's that shame, but then they're using that shame in order to make you stay quiet about it. Part of healing for me, especially, and for a lot of women, is talking about it. Talking about what we went through, talking about our feelings as we're healing. And I did that in therapy, yes, but I also did that with my parents, with my family members, with my support system, being able to talk about what happened and what I'm feeling in the moment, and feeling like I don't have to keep it all bottled up, and it's not something that I just have to like endure and just suffer in silence and like not talk about it too much. When people encourage you to keep it on the down low, to be quiet about it, they are the ones allocating shame to your experience when you should not feel shame. If you were a victim of abuse, you have nothing to feel shameful about. If you were just simply unfulfilled in your marriage, you still have no reason to feel shame. That is an illusion. That is a seed that was planted by misogyny that keeps these patriarchal structures in place, that keeps men in control and men in power. Because if you're afraid to leave a man, you're gonna stay with him. If other people make you feel shameful for it, stay away from those people. That's not a healthy mindset that they have. That's the judgment that they have in their minds towards other people. That's their negative, toxic mindset, and they can keep that to themselves. I know that if you had the strength to choose to divorce someone, you have the strength to leave someone who's bad for you, I just know you have a beautiful, strong heart. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyways, so let me go to the next clip.
Also, to kind of get it off my chest and just put it out there into the world, because it's nothing that I'm hiding.
So yep, this clip completely confirms what I just said. Nobody was gonna make me hide or feel shameful about it. So yes, I'm proud of little me. And also, alhamdulillah, my parents were so supportive of me and my decision to divorce him. And although they didn't understand why I felt the need to be so vocal about my divorce, they didn't stop me or tell me that I'm bringing dishonor to the family. They were very supportive, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that.
19 and divorced, that's me. That's just where I'm at in life right now, and I'm fine with it. I got through it, and that's all that matters. And I know I may seem okay right now, and it may seem like, oh, okay, it wasn't a big deal, like she went through it, like she married someone after a month, like, oh, okay, no biggie, and then she got divorced, okay, no big deal. But it really was.
Here I'm trying to emphasize the gravity of the life choices that I made that led me up to this moment, because even though I look fine and I'm sitting down filming that video, like able to easily talk about it, here I'm sort of warning others because I don't want others to take the decision of marriage lightly. He convinced me to get in a go with him after just knowing him for 1 month. So that's not the smartest decision on my part. That was not a great life choice I had made. So I feel like in this clip, I was trying to express to others that I do not want them to underestimate the trauma and harm that a toxic or abusive relationship can cause you. Do not take the decision of marriage lightly.
Right now, this is after like recovering and healing and letting my heart heal and time. This is after a lot of time I'm making this video. but originally it wasn't this easy of a thing to deal with.
Oh, sweet baby girl. I definitely minimized my suffering a lot because during this time I was still experiencing symptoms of PTSD. I was getting flashbacks that were so vivid. Like, that's crazy. That's just like a little bit of like what I experienced. But alhamdulillah for therapy, because therapy changed my life. It helped me navigate my feelings and deal with trauma that I did not have the skills to deal with on my own at that time.
It's still not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy right now either, but it was just a lot more difficult before when it was like a fresh wound on my heart. Even though it was my choice to get the divorce.
So in this clip, I feel like I'm still continuing to express that hurt. So there's a part of me that does acknowledge that it's not a pain that just healed and went away at this point in time. I was only filmed 6 months after my divorce. So yeah, there was a part of me that I was acknowledging like that I'm a level of not okay. I just didn't realize how not okay I was, but I knew that I was not okay still. I also in this clip was trying to highlight the fact that you can choose to leave someone. Even if you're still attached to them, you still have the power to leave them. It's your decision. If you're in a situation that's abusive or unfulfilling, if you want to leave, you have that choice. And when I made the choice to divorce him, I was not still fully over the situation. My heart was not fully unattached from him. It's okay to make that decision even if you feel like your heart's still attached, because you owe it to yourself to look at the facts and evaluate, is this relationship healthy? If it's anything short of a healthy relationship, if it's abusive, leave the abuser, leave the abuser, don't try to fix him. If it's a relationship where you feel unfulfilled and you communicate it and nothing really changes, don't keep giving chance after chance after chance. Be so for real with yourself. It does not matter how attached you feel. It does not matter if you don't feel ready, if you feel confused, unsure, uncertain, you can't get your thoughts together. You don't have to have all the answers. As long as you have that one answer of recognizing that this is not a healthy relationship, you owe it to yourself to leave and heal. Create a plan and leave. There is always a way, you just have to find it.
I still hurt because of the whole experience. It was a really difficult time in my life. I wouldn't recommend it. Not nikah. Nikah is a great, beautiful thing, but I wouldn't recommend getting a nikah with someone after you've only known them for a month. I wouldn't recommend rushing into things. I would recommend really being smart about things. Sometimes it's good to follow your heart, but don't let your heart totally take over and not use your brain at all. Like, Allah gave you both for a reason. I didn't know that apparently.
In this clip, I'm once again trying to emphasize the gravity of the decision of marriage. Yes, although nikah is a beautiful thing, there is no need to rush into it without fully using your mind and without fully evaluating the person that is about to become your life partner. You have every right to take your time and fully investigate and get to know and talk to this person that's going to be your potential life partner. Hold on, I posted a TikTok about this actually. A reminder to Muslim women to ask yourself honestly, if this man would actually help you during pregnancies, grieving the loss of your parents, recovering from surgery or illnesses, or life in general. Will he help you? Is he reliable? Is he dependable? Is he competent? Or is he someone that does less than the bare minimum and makes excuses and he acts like he doesn't know what he's doing and he's not capable of washing the dishes because he just doesn't get it? He's not capable of communicating with you when you express to him how you feel or you want more quality time together. If he's not able to like listen and communicate and be there for you, fulfill you physically, emotionally, financially, like if he's not able to be that, then like that's not your person. If a man is not adding peace to your life, he is taking peace from your life. In the Muslim community, there's this huge push for people to get married young, to avoid haram, to avoid fitna, to keep it halal. And honestly, that level of rush is not from Islam. It's usually from men who are trying to trap women. They don't want to spend too much time in the talking stage. Like, you'll get to know someone after marriage. That's so false. In Islam, you can get to know someone before marriage. As like someone who's open to halal dating now, I have a whole nother video I'm posting about that to see my dating journey. But in Islam, a woman is allowed to talk to a man with the intention of marriage to get to know him. She's even allowed to meet up with him in person with the wali present. And I used to think this was stuff that was like limiting and that was like so weird. It's like, why do I need a chaperone and to like meet up with a man? But after everything I've experienced with my ex-husband and another experience that I have another video about, but I fully see that everything in Islam is for our own benefits. I love how the halal dating process is. That's what I want to do moving forward. If I'm talking to a guy with the intention of marriage, I'm gonna want to meet up in person and get to know him better in person, because especially so many people can put on a fake act behind the screen. It's so much easier. Even in person people can do that, but it's a lot easier to clock in person than from behind a screen. So meeting up in person and just bringing my dad with me, being like, hey, like that will get rid of the cowards so quickly. So anyways, do not fall for the trap of being rushed into getting a nikah, because a secure, healthy man would not be pressuring you to get a nikah to keep it halal. He would be mature enough to get to know each other, see if you both are compatible and if your values align. And he wouldn't pressure you if you weren't ready yet, you weren't sure yet, you weren't certain yet, you needed to like get to know him a little bit more. He would not be pressuring you to just get the nikah and then get to know him afterwards. That's so strange. That's very strange. Be smart and analyze and evaluate and thoroughly get to know a potential life partner, because I didn't make the smartest decisions and that landed me in a situation that caused me so much hurt and years of trauma. And so if my story could help others, then I knew I had to share it. So I felt compelled to make and post this video 10 years ago today, and I was 19. And I posted this one day before my 20th birthday. Now I'm 29 and I'm turning 30 tomorrow. And I'm still not in a rush. I'm not afraid. Like, people try to think like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get old and nobody's gonna want you. And I'm just like, I don't want the type of man who is only wanting 20-year-olds, who doesn't want me for my heart, my soul, my spirit, who I am as a person. I don't want that anyways. So the pool of men who are gonna be unattracted to me as I age are not the pool of men that I want anyways. All of society, they make women fear aging. They make 30 seem like it's this number that, oh my gosh, you're ancient now, and that's not the case. I'm living proof. Do I look ancient? Some people are good. There's me some haters in the comments that are me like, yeah, you look ancient. I think I look beautiful. I feel beautiful. I feel confident. And I'm not gonna let a man define my beauty for me. When it comes to the beauty standards aspect of it, you are going to be attractive for far longer than society wants you to believe. So just don't believe the BS. Anyways, I'm officially back on YouTube. I've been posting to YouTube since 2014. And I took very long breaks here and there, but I've been posting on TikTok, Instagram very consistently, so you can check me out there if you want. And I'm excited to be back. Comment down below if you're an OG subscriber, because I would love to know. I would love to reconnect with you guys. I remember like almost everybody's names. That sounds crazy, but everybody who was like a regular subscriber and commenting and stuff, I remember you guys, all you guys. So stay tuned. I have a lot of exciting content coming up.